Thank you.
Thank you.
So let's keep this amazing story going. All you have to do is go to loveshiners.org and you'll be a part of something special too. Thank you so much.
Mitchell Reif reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, celebrating all things good. It's Spread Goodness Day. We'll show you how students at a Marquette Elementary School shared the love in their community. And we'll also show you how bank employees in Iron Mountain gifted others with a sweet surprise for Spread Goodness Day. And we are live at the Builders Show at the Superior Dome in Marquette, checking out more than 200 booths for home, garden, and more. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP. 19 News at 6.
Well, not as sunny today for our Spread Goodness Day air, but that's all right. And it looks like we'll be getting a little snow soon, too.
We will. We'll have that rain-snow mix slowing down, transitioning into snow tonight. Looking at downtown Escanaba, the temperature right now around 38 degrees. And as you can see, some chances of a little bit mixed precipitation there in the early evening hours. And as we take a look at current radar conditions, we could see some flurries, but more likely we'll see that rain-snow mix moving in those temperatures about 15 to 30 degrees, coldest in the west, and we do have some gusts. I've got a rainbow wind map to show you after the break.
Thank you very much, Air. This is home. A Marquette Elementary School is spreading goodness into their community today. Each year for Spread Goodness Day, the students of Superior Hills Elementary School have a tradition of decorating door hangers with pictures and encouraging messages, and then they put them on doors and mailboxes around their neighborhood. The students and teachers hope that the kindness will fill not only their school, but the whole community.
Smiles are contagious, happiness is contagious, and we actually just read a book that said there's nothing more contagious than a smile. So hopefully the happiness that our neighbors get continues to get spread out through the community.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll hear from some of the kids at Superior Hills about what they love about Spread Goodness Day. First National Bank and Trust employees are spreading goodness today too. The bank's president personally delivered cakes and goodies to teachers and staff at local schools. And Kingsford Middle and High Schools and North Elementary School were new stops on his delivery this year. Bank staff made stops at 15 nursing homes and 11 local schools across 3 counties today. The bank's president says he's enjoyed seeing the priceless reactions when surprising the community with treats.
That people in the community see that just doing one small thing helps the next person, and it just grows. I mean, I'm hoping next year maybe there's more businesses that do this, not just us, and it just grows and gets bigger in each of the communities, and hopefully it spreads throughout the UP too.
We'll hear more about how First National Bank is spreading goodness tonight at 11:10 Central. Adult Learning Systems in Marquette also joined in Spread Goodness Day with its 6th annual blood drive. The blood drive was a hit today as the community joined together to work toward a goal of 36 pints of blood collected. This blood drive also offered a raffle at entry with multiple prizes and even a homemade buffet for everyone who participated to enjoy. The director says giving back to the community is a top priority, so participating in Spread Goodness Day fits right in with their goals.
Cole, who's one of our directors for our company, decided that he wanted to do Spread Goodness throughout our organization. So a few of us home managers, we all chimed in. We're like, yeah, we want to participate in this. We want to do it.
In the 6 years of hosting the blood drive, Adult Learning Systems has collected 150 pints of blood to donate. To celebrate International Women's Day today, we're highlighting the first woman to hold a seat in the Michigan House of Representatives. Cora Reynolds Anderson was born in 1882 in Lawrence and was a member of what would have been the Chippewa tribe at the time. She was elected to office in 1924, also making her the first identified indigenous legislator in the state. Capitol historians say Anderson worked to strengthen connections between the Native communities in the UP and the state government.
Any legislator has kind of a foot in life back home where their district is, and then they have a foot in Lansing, but it's building that bridge between the two places. And she was building several bridges because there's not only the geographic divide, but there's also the cultural differences.
Coming up tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll have more about Anderson's life and her work for the UP. In Escanaba this week, 39 schools are competing in the first robotics district competition. Robots faced off on the field to shoot rings into goals, each worth a different number of points. The teams will continue to compete tomorrow when the top 8 will choose others to join their alliance for the championship matches. Each team is joined by adult mentors who have guided them from the design process all the way here to the competition. And the students say the event puts their robotic skills to the test and prepares them for a variety of potential careers.
The most challenging part of robotics is just trying to get everything to work all together, because there's a whole mechanical side of it and there's a whole electronical side of it. It teaches me good skills about like using my hands, stuff like that.
Our Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons will have more interviews with the teams tonight at 11:10 Central. Contractors and small businesses from all across the Upper Peninsula are back at the Superior Dome in Marquette for the annual Home Builders Show. WZMQ's Mitchell Reif is live there right now with more on what you'll find there. Mitch, what's going on out there? Oh, it looks like we just lost them. We'll check back in with them in just a minute. Coming up after this break, though, Ariane has your first warning weather forecast, plus a major accolade for NMU's head basketball coach. Matt Makerzak is named GLIAC Coach of the Year. Mike Ludlam will have that story. And later, the Upper Goddess is back in the kitchen, showing us how easy it is to make your own Velveeta. We're back in just 2 minutes. Okay, what's going on?
Tonight, is a popular sleeping aid safe for young children? The new guidance from health officials. Then, people in the southeast brace for flooding and possible tornadoes. And how a man's long trek to work galvanized an entire community to help on the CBS Evening News.
John's Auto is quickly becoming everybody's favorite place to get their car fixed. That's because at John's Auto, communication is the key to service. When we have your car, you can expect to be updated on what's going on. And Craig here will explain repairs in terms I even understand, and I'm only 9. For a better service experience, come to John's Auto Marquette.
And don't forget, we're still your #1 source for a pre-owned vehicle in Marquette County.
John's Auto Marquette.
There's never been a better time to switch to Spectrum. Spectrum Internet offers speed and reliability, while advanced Wi-Fi gives you best-in-class security for all your connected devices. And Spectrum Mobile delivers unlimited talk, text, and data with nationwide 5G included. Switch now and get Spectrum Internet for $49.99, plus advanced Wi-Fi and 1 Spectrum Mobile Unlimited line free for 12 months. Start saving today. Visit Spectrum.com, a Spectrum store, or scan to call now.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's Outdoor Sale. Help us save you money on our summer pre-factory order. When you buy 1 chair, get your 2nd chair at half price. Pick from 10 different styles, 20 different colors, even red, white, and blue. You can pick from a regular Adirondack chair, or a folding model, or a high seat model makes it easy to get up, or a choice of gliders. They're all here for you to try. This chair is just $199, and the 2nd chair is just $99. Comes in 6 colors. The offer ends March 23rd. Shop Shunks today.
Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
Well, we've got a lot of rain to the south of us. Just a heads up, if you're in that Wisconsin area or along that border there could be some isolated slick spots this evening into our Saturday morning. Tomorrow is Saturday, my friends. But other than that, not major impacts at the moment. The radar showing we're fairly clear for the majority of the UP right now before we see some changes. And then a lake alert to let you know about, gale warning basically for the east half of Lake Superior, and a little bit dicey waves down down south here on Lake Michigan. Those north winds about 20 to 25 knots, and then we've got some big waves expected about 7 to 10 feet. Looking at the rest of our evening, that rain mix is going to be changing into snow and lake effect snow at that. And then those gusts picking up about 20 to 25 miles an hour. It's going to be the chilliest in the for the west half of the UP. And look at this weather change we're expecting this weekend. Saturday we'll have patchy blowing snow in some areas. A lot of that is going to be in Munising and along that coast, as well as the eastern half of the UP, where we could see 1 to 2 inches of snow accumulations. And then again, gusty winds expected around 35 miles an hour. Could be a little bit spicier than that. And then on Sunday, we've got some chances of snow in the morning, but more likely the story is going to be those breezy conditions continuing, as well as gradual sunshine. Looking forward to that. Okay, I mentioned a rainbow map. Here we go. Saturday around 1 p.m. we could see gusts up to 36 miles an hour here in Marquette. And look at this patch right here in that, well, the middle of the UP, as we get some spicier winds later on around 41 miles an hour for Marquette. And then, woo, we've got a rainbow here. I also had a rainbow. Thank you to the students at the school. I got one of those on my door for Spread Goodness Day. Appreciate it. Put a smile on my face for sure. But again, we've got those gusts continuing into Sunday before they kind of slow down a little bit Sunday evening. We're expecting fairly calm conditions next week and very warm temperatures ahead. Okay, here's that mixture. A lot of activity over here in St. Ignace by the bridge, and then we'll swish around. Winds coming out of the northwest tomorrow, along with those lake effect snow showers. Again, I mentioned Munising in the east half seeing more accumulation than the rest of us. It's going to be fairly dry over on that northwest coast for once, right? And then fairly clear on our Sunday. Maybe a chance of the aurora. You'll have to check. I didn't have time to check that right yet. But then that snow accumulation close to 2.6 inches by early Saturday evening for Munising, and then creeping close to 5.3 inches later on in the morning, I should say, on Sunday. Taking a look, speaking of, we've got Restaurant Week on Monday in Marquette. We'll expect mostly sunny skies. I'll have your 7-day outlooks in 15.
Thanks, Sarah. Let's get back to the Builders Show over at the Superior Dome in Marquette. It's going on all weekend long, and our Mitchell Reif is there right now. Hey, Mitch, how's it going out there?
Hey, Sarah. Welcome to the UP Builders Show. We're here at the Superior Dome, where just a lot of UP builders are here, kind of setting up, getting ready for the busy weekend. I'm here with the event coordinator, Sarah Foster.
Hi.
Sarah, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So just talk to me a little bit about what really brings a lot of people, almost 4,000 people last year, to the Superior Dome.
Yeah, last year we had just about 4,000 people through the door, and we had about 80 exhibitors. This year we have 90 to 95 exhibitors. We have a lot of new people in the door, so we have about 12 builders / remodelers, and we were really short last year. So if people are looking to get their projects done, now is the time to come to the Builder Show. Come tonight till 8, tomorrow 10 to 6, Sunday 10 to 2. And talk to those people face to face, shake their hand. You don't have to worry about getting lost online. Just talk to someone and get your stuff done.
Real quick, right before we send it right back, there's some demo live, things happening tonight and throughout the weekend.
Yeah, Midway has a really awesome saw demo going on. And if you haven't seen it, you really need to. It's really cool. The window store has their siding machine. Shooting out siding. It's so cool. They're putting it on. And there's a lot of experts here talking about their products and suppliers. So if you want to know directly about that product, that manufacturer and supplier, a lot of them are here. So just come and talk to them face to face and find out what you need to know.
Sarah, thank you so much.
Sure.
Sarah, we'll send it right back to you. Of course, we're going to have a little bit more information on what people can find here this weekend. But for now, I'm Mitchell Reif reporting live for WZMQ 19 News.
All right, Mitch, thank you very much. Stay right here. Our 19 News Insights is next.
So I've been with BCMH 20 years. We take care of our community. I feel like I am leaving my patients in very good hands. We've expanded in some real new practice in cardiology. In my career, the hospital has changed, medicine has changed. At the end of the day, it's always been our family caring for yours.
Shop hundreds of Lazy Boys at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Kick back in comfort in an industry-leading recliner. Choose from all fabric plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture in Houghton today.
We are united, everybody's invited. We are united, everybody. Come on, come on.
The United Way of Marquette County, kicking off its 80th year. United Way volunteers support our community, and you can help the United Way assist 26 local programs, funding nonprofit organizations focused on safety, unity, and endowment. Donate today by visiting uwmqt.org. A public service message from the United Way and WZMQ 19.
My family's been in business for 70 plus years. We really needed to stress that this is not just a running store. Our running shoes are good for everybody.
It's about the people out in the community who are in the workforce. All those people really benefit from the proper footwear and structure that a running shoe can provide.
They might come in limping, almost like a miracle, walk out of here dancing. It's more than shoes. There's a caring that doesn't exist in a lot of businesses anymore.
Sing along with Stalag 13.
Hello! Hello! We hope you like our show. You'll laugh, scream, cry, sigh, and absolutely die.
Hogan's Heroes, weeknights at 10 on MeTV 19.1. You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
The Copper Shores Community Health Foundation, based in Hancock, is sharing more about some of its programs as it works to continue its mission to improve the health and well-being of the Western UP. Joining us tonight with more is the President and CEO, Kevin Storr. Thanks for coming in, Kevin.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Absolutely. So tell us first about some of these Feeding America mobile food pantries that are coming to the Western UP lately.
Sure. We started partnering with Feeding America back during COVID, and in Ontonagon County in particular, we've been able to continue with some of the trucks that are coming in. We have a good partnership with a volunteer group over there, and just to bring that semi-trailer load into that community. Right now, we had just recently had one. I think we have 6 more that are scheduled for the upcoming year.
Excellent. Awesome. The next thing that I want to talk about, you just held a ribbon cutting ceremony for the Child Advocacy Center. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, you know, this isn't something new to the foundation. This is something that's been worked on by the victim services folks within Dial Help prior to our merger with them. Really excited to applaud the work that Virginia Lambert and Rebecca Crane and others have done to not only get that Child Advocacy Center running, but really to work towards the accreditation of that facility and to make sure that those services are available for primarily children, but also adults that are victims of violent crimes, particularly sexual crimes in our community. They've done a lot of work over the last few years to make this reality, and can't be more proud of the work that they've done, and more importantly, the center and the support and services that are being made available to people at a time of need within our community.
Yeah, what are those services that are being offered there?
Well, there's a number of things that are offered. You know, we have certified sexual assault nurse examiners that help with some of the collection of forensic evidence. We have child advocates that are working with the children and families, also trained on forensic interviewing. The whole goal with this is really to make sure that we are trying to minimize the amount of trauma and the amount of exposure to trauma and exposure to the abuser that, in this case, the child would have. So between our advocates, our interviewers, and our SANE nurses, it's all intended to help gather and collect that evidence, make sure that the child and the family is their needs are met, identified and met, to help them put them on a path of healing, but also to make sure that we're getting the information and the evidence that's needed by the prosecutor's office to prosecute these crimes appropriately. So, you know, there's a lot more that goes into it in terms of the hands-on work that's being done with the families and children and the victims of the crimes. but it's really just a whole person approach to how we're supporting them. And again, making sure that we're doing our part to make sure it doesn't happen to other people in our community.
Right. And the last thing, this kind of is in the same thread, but the Copper Shores Community Health Foundation also has open requests for proposals for mental and behavioral health programs. What's the deal with that?
Well, you know, we have a number of areas that I'm sure you're aware of that we've been working towards focusing on mental and behavioral health and really addressing a broad scope of needs within our community, everything from prevention and education to the provision of services like we just talked about with the Child Advocacy Center. But we do have a RFP out that's been released. The due date for the letter of inquiries it falls on April 2nd. We have a total of $100,000 that are going to be released, and we have a maximum award of $25,000. And we're really looking for the other partners that we have in our community to try to find ways to help support them, whether it be capacity building or helping them with, perhaps new technology. Any way that we can improve the capacity of our community and its ability to serve people in need in this regard is what we're trying to do here. And that could be, those could be smaller grants, or they could be larger grants that might help with equipment purchases, training. There's a whole slew of different resources that could be brought underneath this RFP.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Kevin, thank you so much for sharing with us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We will be right back after this break.
My name is Brett Watt, and I've been at Goodwill since supposedly 2011, but don't quote me on that. Before Goodwill, I don't know what exactly, it's complicated, but it's what I actually enjoy. I always say, it just motivates me. It helps me concentrate on life. Impact for the positive. Trust me on that. Goodwill, in my opinion, might as well be my favorite company.
Supporting Goodwill helps give our clients fuller lives.
The FBI's are back.
Is there going to be another attack?
I was trying to find the guy who tried to kill my team.
This hack could be one guy to laptop.
We can't wait any longer. Breach.
We're already in danger.
This guy is wanted for murder.
CBS Tuesday is FBI night.
Hopefully they don't send us the bill for that.
New episodes Tuesday at 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Buckles Party Store. It's where the party starts in Calumet with an awesome beer selection featuring domestic, foreign, and craft brewed beer, a great selection of wine, just about any kind of liquor you want, and a great range of tobacco products. Buckles Party Store in Calumet. It's where the party starts for everyone.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
Who will be there when the final whistle blows? When the final votes have been cast? Who will be there when we need a warning or a laugh? Will you? Start a career in the broadcasting industry. Whether it's on air or behind the scenes, there's a world of opportunities waiting for you. Be there as history unfolds. Go to BeThereMichigan.com.
Scott Minshaw reports at 6 at 11 on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. The NWU Wildcats open the first round of the CCHA playoffs tonight at Minnesota State. Grant Patolni's team had a shootout win and a loss at Mankato back in late January. Patolni says the news is getting better on the injury front this weekend.
Looks like Colby Enns is going to be back and Michael Messick, so better, it's funny, usually as the season goes you lose players, and we've lost so many all year that they're finally starting to come back. When Benny's playing the way he's playing right now, we're gonna, it gives you so many chances to win the game because you're playing with a little bit of house money.
Face-off tonight from Mankato is 8:07 Eastern Time. Saturday's start is set for 7:07 Eastern, and Sunday, if necessary, would begin at 6:07 Eastern Time. Remember, just the first round is a best-of-3 series. Michigan Tech hosts Bowling Green, Lake Superior State travels to St. Thomas, and regular season champion Bemidji State entertains Ferris State. High school hockey, the Division III semifinal today did not go well at all for the Houghton Gremlins. They lost 5-0 to Cranbrook Kingswood, ending the Gremlins season at 24-3-2. NMU's Matt Makerzak has been named GLAD Coach of the Year after leading the Wildcats to a 21-9 overall season record and 14-4 in the conference, regular season champions. They tied the longest winning streak in program history this year at 13 games. Northern has been one of the best at taking care of the ball this season under Makerzak. 1.68 assist turnover ratio is the 5th best mark in the country, and 9.2 turnovers they commit is the fewest in the conference and 11th best in Division II. He's 85-54 in his Wildcat career. Meanwhile, the Wildcats' Max Weisbrod is the player of the year for the men. Some of the players joining him on the first team, teammate Dylan Keel of NMU, Kingsley Perkins of Lake State, along with Tyson Edmondson of the Lakers, and Marcus Tomaszek of Michigan Tech. On the second team, the Huskies' Dan Goresger, Marius Grzoulis from Marquette Senior High School and Grand Valley, and former Wildcat Delapo Oleinka of Ferris State. Defensive team, Dylan Keel, Kingsley Perkins, and Josh Terrian of Michigan Tech. Don't forget, NMU hosts Grand Valley in the first semifinal tomorrow at 1 o'clock. On the women's side, Grand Valley State, the host for the postseason tournament, and they have the player of the year, Riley Beersball. And Nicole Camina Vescanaba is also on the first team for GVSU. Michaela Kuhn of Northern, Isabella Benz of Tech, and Forest Park's Mercedes Simmons of Purdue Northwest. On the second team, Grace Bradford of the Lake State Lakers, Caitlin Meister of Tech, along with Alex Rondorf and JC Weisbrod of NMU. Defensive team, Bradford, Kameen, Meister, Anna Root of NMU, and Simmons of Purdue Northwest. Grand Valley State as the host for the conference tournament this weekend. And we'll send it back over to Sarah.
Thank you very much, Mike. The Upper Goddess is back in the kitchen tonight to show us the homemade version of one of my guilty pleasures, Velveeta cheese.
Hi. Dean, are you excited we're making our own Velveeta?
Yeah, pretty pumped.
It's so good for nachos. But here's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna have to have a blender. You might be able to whisk it, but the blender would work way better. You're gonna put 1/3 of a cup of dry milk. And I got these little packs of gelatin, and I'm using 2 of those. And a little pinch of salt. And you're gonna blend this up. Just kind of blend it like that. And then you're gonna add a cup of boiling water. And you gotta work kind of fast now at this point. So let that go for a minute. And right here, we have 4 cups of mild cheddar cheese, which, you know, we got Gilbert's cheese. That's what we're making out of, right? So we're gonna put this in and we're gonna blend it. You can see it melts instantly. So I line these little loaf pans, so I'm gonna dump this in there, and when we come back, you'll see what it looks like after it sets. So our Velveeta has been in the fridge for like 3 hours. Look at how cool it looks.
Looks like Velveeta.
It tastes like it too. So the next time I make it, I'm making it out of pepper jack.
There you go.
Watch this grilled cheese. Ooh, look at it. That looks good. No, I usually dunk it in syrup. That's how my grandpa ate it. Give it a try, and I think you're gonna love it. Keep smiling.
We'll be right back after this break.
If you're over 40, we want you to think ahead for just a moment. Imagine your retirement, having all the money you need, all the income, every month, guaranteed. That's Secure Future Investor. Secure Future utilizes an indexed annuity tied to the U.S. stock market, but without any risk of loss, ever. That's right. No matter what happens in the market, your investment can never decline. Down years, you're insured against any losses. Boom years, your retirement account grows exponentially to increase your worth. Whether the market is up or down, Secure Future Investor can set you up with guaranteed money for life income. It's the difference between thinking you have enough money to retire and knowing you're getting that retirement check every single month for the rest of your life, no matter how long you live. Over 40 years old? Call now. Call 888-861-2298. 888-861-2298.
New CBS Wednesday.
Is everybody ready to race?
We're gonna come out winners even if we don't come out with $1 million truck.
This kid didn't leave me once.
Stop.
Go!
Good job.
You got it, you got it.
Life's all about just adventures and new people you meet.
I'm not quitting, and neither is he.
You got this, baby. Let's go.
The Amazing Race season premiere Wednesday, 9:30, 8:30 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Our veterans are one of our biggest treasures, but veteran suicide remains a serious public health concern in Michigan and across the nation. Join us in preventing veteran suicide. If you're a business or organization, partner with us to connect veterans to their earned benefits. If you're a veteran or family member, call 1-800-MISH-VET to get connected to your benefits. And if you're a veteran in crisis, call 988 to get help. To all of our veterans, we thank you for your service.
A gusty weekend, spring clocks forward on Sunday, and then look at those temperatures Monday and Tuesday.
That's it for now. Have a happy Spread Goodness Day. We'll see you back here tonight at 11.
WZMQ